Guys, friend Izzy's visiting today.
Hello.
Or actually this weekend, but Izzy's hanging out and stream with us today. Hello, Willow. I don't know if I think Willow, you've been around since we used to do a bunch of stuff with Izzy before they left.
Before I died. From cosplaying.
Hello, everyone. Hello. You guys saw Casey? Hello, Casey. Hello, guys. Oh, I was half right about Izzy guesting. Yes! Izzy's the guest on the couch this weekend.
I'm on the casting couch, guys.
Oh, yes, the bad jokes. Thank you, Milo. We appreciate it. I'm looking forward to them. I'm hanging out here. Amanda's fixing up some stuff, and then she'll be in stream as well. Actually, Amanda will probably be sitting where I'm sitting, and I'll be sitting over here. But I'm just hanging out with you guys in Maine till then. Also, when we make the screen bigger, it'll also have more space, so that'll be nice. I kind of miss the casting couch. This is the casting couch. It's in a room that's not like casting couch room. The original room looked so casty couchy.
It's casting couch.
Yeah, the very first room this was in. Oh, here's one. Always give 100% unless you're donating blood. No, even then, just go all in. But yes, I remember Izzy. I met Izzy once. Oh, nice. Did you meet Izzy at Hallmat? I feel like that's probably where you met Izzy.
So that
Twice-ish. Willow's really chill. I like Willow a lot. They're very cool.
Look at him going at it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I have like a very small, I met her the first time I met Amanda at Katsu. Okay.
Oh my god.
And again at Hallmat.
Katsu. Yeah. So many Katsus.
I have not been to a KatsuCon since 2020. And then before that, I think I had missed Katsu for like 2 years straight. And then I just never went back.
I think Katsu 2020 was my last Katsu.
It was my last Katsu for sure.
I'm trying to hold on. Let me see. I gotta like look up pictures, like timestamps of years.
Yep. I need references.
I don't remember. Especially KatsuCon. I feel like that was like ages ago.
Yeah. You were a very pretty Ochaku. Yes. Okay. So it was that one. It was the one where Amanda was Bakugo, and then I was doing Paladins with the other Casey. Casey who doesn't cosplay as much anymore. Casey.
Yes.
Twin Casey.
I remember when they got into Lotor that one.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I need to get into Lotor at like midnight.
Yes.
All the purple
Yeah, they did, and they took pictures. No, that was a different con. That was a
KatsuCon. Well, that was a different. But that was the same Casey.
Yes, same Casey.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was such a choice.
I didn't really know where else to go, but I was gonna have you take the middle spot.
I like that. This lighting is awful.
Yeah, I mean we can move it. I just did where I thought you would have set it up. Might be moving the setup.
Yes. Either facing that wall or in the kitchen is probably gonna be the best option.
Kitchen's fine.
Just because you can't overpower the sun.
That's fair.
That's quitters talk. I will overpower the sun.
Oh, really?
I mean, in a few hours we'll overpower it.
I mean, that's not as bad.
Yeah.
It's already 5.
The sun doesn't have much time left.
Yeah. I'm
choose comfy. I choose what's the most fun.
I'm gonna annihilate the sun. The sun's gonna be gone in like an hour.
You heard it here first, folks. Luckily, I've never been to a con. It'll happen when it's meant to happen. I wouldn't stress about it too much. Honestly, sometimes when you try to go to cons before, like, it's, like, meant to happen, like, things, and I feel like this is with all things in life, like, just things go wrong that you could never expect. So when you get a chance to go to a con, it'll be the right con. It'll be the one that you're going to have the most fun at. You'll have a great time. So, and cons will always be there in some capacity. If it's not like anime conventions, it'll be like gaming or the bigger fandom cons like MechaCon or something like that. You'll find something and it'll be really fun.
Yeah, it was Katsu 2020.
Katsu 2020?
Yeah, because I remember I did this with Ray.
Oh, yeah.
That was the last con.
The last con.
And that's why I did, like,
for you.
Primer did Leo Futia.
Yeah.
I still have my whole Gallo Timos cosplay. I love it so much.
I still have all my Leo. So.
I know. I want to do stuff with it so bad again. I just need to resell a wig because I sold that wig.
Oh
Like, yeah,
I remember.
Someone bought it and I was like, that's crazy.
My Leo wig is smushed.
I think that's everyone's Leo wig now. I think if we expanded it might be better. Like this start
You
now.
think so?
Yeah.
I don't think it changes the frame. I just think it changes the size of the frame.
Maybe.
Because,
I can hang out here.
it's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's a little better.
I was like, this looks interesting.
It does.
Thank you.
The angel's like 100 hots.
Thank you, with the angel. I feel like us meandering at a kitchen would probably look better than whatever this is. Also, I feel like this is gonna get real warm real fast.
It might, yeah.
She hates him.
She hates him. It's her mortal enemy.
You hate the fan?
I hate all fans.
Bro, I had the fan on super high last night.
I believe it. I do.
I love the fan.
I believe it.
Also, if I lean forward to tap, you guys disappear too.
It's fair. It was like, I can always tap, but then I would disappear. It's like when you take a photo with people and your parents go, all right, everyone, squeeze in like you really like each other.
Right?
That's this stream. The last con hosted near me was canceled, and I've taken a 3-hour train ride to get there. See, it wasn't meant to happen. You know, it'll happen eventually. I wouldn't rush it. Cons are fun, but like, they're fun with the right people, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really go to many cons, if I'm being honest. At least I don't go to ones that I'm not working very often. And that's just because there's so much planning that goes into going to a con. There are some people who do cons like every month, and I was like, there was like a point in time where I had the patience and the funds to do that, but that is not anymore.
That was us, 4 years ago? For like 3, 4
bro,
years
It
straight?
was like 8 years ago, if you think about it. Maybe less.
Yeah.
6.
When I was in college.
Yeah, it was before we met Liz.
Yeah. Because when I met you guys...
And we met Liz 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I wasn't you. Damn. You know, I forget how long I've known you, and it like freaks me out every time how long I've known you.
Yeah.
8 years I've known you? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
we met in 2014 or 15. 15?
Something like that. It's like right
It wasn't 2018. I got the new Rogue in 2018.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I said 2018.
I graduated in 2016. I already knew you for forever when I graduated.
Yeah. Damn, I've known you for a decade. Disgusting.
Almost.
Oh my god. We should have a 10-year anniversary.
Oh, thank you, pretty fun.
Go with the right people to help you through your anxiety attacks. That's true.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't think it's gonna happen, and you've never been to a con, and then it happens. So
That's like
fair.
the worst. Like,
or you just get overwhelmed. I think my first Katsucon, I got like super overwhelmed, and I went in like a hallway that was like a service hallway that probably was supposed to be down, and I sat there and ate a really disgusting avocado and cheese sandwich that I bought from a deli. It has Noctis. I was very sad.
it's always wonderful when it's like a super expensive sandwich too.
Yeah,
and
it was,
you're like, it's
it was
not
that.
worth
It was from that deli on the bottom floor of Katsu near the escalators on the left.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
God.
fair. All I
Yeah.
ever got from Katsu was Starbucks.
Smart.
It's out of the question this year. We are finally going to KatsuCon. Oh, look at that. Yeah, a lot of people are. It's out of the question for a lot of people. I honestly don't think we're going.
Oh, for Katsu?
No, Hallmat.
Oh, Hallmark,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's during the week.
And it's right next to Christmas.
It's not right next to Christmas. I was like, I get
I
that
don't know.
stuff like that happens. It's like unavoidable because like
It
it's
just
the
doesn't
hotels.
work for us. But
Yeah.
which is weird because it's the last year it's in that hotel and like hottest minute anime. It's the last year for that. I think.
Maybe go for that one day, like get a 1-day pass,
Yeah, maybe.
and
I don't
just
know.
do the panel.
Just do that. It just shows up only for the panel.
I mean, it's
Not
just the
impossible.
first day technically.
Stop.
I mean, technically it's the first day because it's a Friday.
That's fair.
So it would
It
just
is.
be Wednesday.
And the rest
or
of
Thursday.
the rest of the time we're
Yeah.
just at Universal. We're like, with
I mean,
our-
technically.
our fucking drunky juice.
Drunky juice.
Drunky juice. Alcohol.
I mean, technically we could still go to Hallmat, just do 1 day
Yeah.
Yeah.
instead of the whole weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and not like kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Do
That's
like 3 days of a con.
Oh, thank you, Astrid Souls.
Oh, Astrid! Hey, welcome to stream. I haven't seen Astrid in a while. in stream.
I have, kind of, I think. Unless my days are there.
I see. So I think you get Astrid and I get Haley. I think that's what happens.
That's fair.
I was like, I think that they split it.
They split it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like,
I think Haley works night shift, so they put me on when they're working. So I feel like that's how that works. Haley is sleeping.
So it's just
yeah.
Hi.
I believe that. Hello.
That's fair. Liz was taking a whole nap earlier.
I was.
Oh, thank you, Willow.
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
You guys are so nice. Well.
Haley is sleeping. What color is your hair now? I'm just curious.
Oh my god! We were talking to us, and I was like,
no, I was just curious because every time I've seen them, their hair's been a different color.
That's fair.
So what color's your hair?
So many things are happening. Pico is too, so it's like, oh, but I might not anymore. Still debating it. Hold on. That's fair.
And honestly, Hallmat is fun, but there are better cons.
Yeah, so we're talking about your hair.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess just like one final
Amethyst
Hallmat
purple. It sounds pretty cool.
before they like change hotels.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I was like, we'll see if I end up going. I was like, I'm not against a one-day thing. But also, last year I was like, I don't want to go to Hallmat. Oh, Astrid, thank you for the hearts.
Oh, thank you.
I'm dyeing my hair amethyst purple in October. Ooh, that sounds really pretty. Like a pastel or like a deep amethyst purple.
There is so much shit happening in Florida.
Yeah. It's not worth traveling to, especially if you don't live here.
Dangerous.
Pro tip, purple dye will ruin your life. Hide everything you care about with your hair.
Trust me, I know. God, Bakugo's wig, the whole brim of it is still purple. I have washed that wig so many times. It is still purple. The inside of his wig.
Oh, Haley's awake.
Woo! Good morning.
Good morning, Haley.
Good morning.
Dark amethyst is gorgeous. Okay, so that would be really pretty. Deep amethyst. It was like the sun hits it, it just like glistens. Really nice. I'm alive.
For those of you who are unaware or who have like started following us in the last like 2 or so years, this is the golden trio. We did the stupidest shit back in the day when we had more patience for existing.
Yes. We want to do some cosplay fun stuff this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see where the wind takes us.
Tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, tonight or tomorrow. We haven't decided yet.
Remember those days? The good old days. Where it was just horny and
chaotic.
Had more energy
And
a little bit younger.
We're fueled by fast food. Fueled by Taco Bell.
Food and smut.
I
think we're still smut.
Yeah.
Just no Taco Bell. Just no Taco Bell. Honestly, like I don't understand how we ate as much Taco Bell and like Whataburger and all that stuff. Yeah.
I don't the thing is I was like talking to that to man, I was like, how did I do like full-time college, full-time work? Still went to Amanda's place and did like cosplays till like 5 a.m. Still went back to my dorm. And still and did that on repeat for like 5 years. And then like I graduated, I go home, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, like when I first met you guys, I did like the office job at EY, and then I'd get off and I'd come over, and then we would watch anime all night or craft shit all night, and then we'd get in costume at 1 in the morning or 12 at night, and then I'd go to sleep, or I wouldn't sleep, and I would just get in my work uniform and go to EY.
Go back to work. Yeah, I was like, so I was doing the medical degree, and then when I was doing the medical degree, I was working at Mannequin, so it was 40 hours Mannequin, and then however long the medical degree was, and then we were doing cons every month, so I was doing those 2-week stupid fucking builds, including like Bakugo, and then that was the first time I did Bakugo. I was still in college, and then
heating up cold chicken nuggets with
heating
a
up
heat
cold
gun.
chicken nuggets with heat guns, and then I think at some point along there I had like another job too on top of Mannequin. I don't know, and then I was doing Patreon. It was just there was too much going on. There was some sort of hell.
You were like on crack or something.
I don't know what it was.
Surviving on,
but
like,
I used all of it.
Yeah,
We
used it in those 5 years.
I think it was like Wendy's chicken nuggets, man, and I would just pass out for like tiny little naps, wake up, heat up chicken nugget, eat it, keep crafting.
I was so concerned.
I was like surviving 3-hour naps.
Yeah.
And keep going.
Yeah, Amanda would pass out like on the couch, and although like crafting stuff would be in front of her, and then she'd get up and then she'd just continue whatever she was doing, and then she'd pass out again, and just do that.
Until it
I
was
just
done.
remember us like spray painting with the garage door closed. We're like, yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. We'll probably regret this.
I would go out there and I would put my shirt over my nose and hold my breath and then spray paint and then run inside.
I remember stepping on a smoldering iron with my shoes on. I'm like, and I remember stepping on it for so long.
The
and I'm
soldering
like,
iron,
yeah. And I like
Was
looked at
my
my
foot
shoe.
warm?
And I'm
I
like,
remember we were making paladin armor, right? And I grabbed the hot part of the heat gun. I just grabbed the metal part with my full hand, so confident, and burnt the entire
Shit out of her hand.
shit.
I was doing
of
Con
me.
Crunch.
Yeah,
Yes.
because we were leaving
MomoCon.
We were leaving that day.
Which MomoCon actually is happening right now
Yeah. Oh god.
in Atlanta. By the way, like I think we were talking about this. We were like, oh, we hate MomoCon. We're like, maybe we just had a really bad experience.
It
at
was a bad
MomoCon.
experience.
It was a bad
Yeah,
experience.
but I also hate that area of
I
Atlanta.
also didn't get to
I don't
fucking
like-
get in a costume because I was bullied into being a handler.
That's
at
fair.
con. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to do.
Yeah.
I burnt the shit out of my hand doing this Voltron paladin armor, right?
Out of
And
Warbler.
out of Warbler, I made this whole armor out of Warbler. It's beautiful. It's still probably pretty beautiful. It's in the garage somewhere. And I made this whole paladin armor, and I didn't get to wear it with our paladin group because the person I was dating at that point had giant Sephiroth wings that needed to be held and walked with to his shoot. So that whole first day, I didn't get into costume because I was being a handler. So I missed cosplaying with them. So I was just out of cosplay that whole day. And then the second day, I was like, no, I'm getting into costume today because I had another group with our friend because I was doing McDonald's. And the first half of that day, I couldn't do it because I was being a handler. And the second half of the day, I'm like, no, I'm going to get in a costume. You do your own thing. And then the person left and was gone for 2 minutes and then broke his wings somehow because someone ran into them. And that was my fault. Anyway, I still got to McDonald's and I went and made thoughty McDonald's things.
Oh my god.
She did. She had a lot of fun with
I did have fun.
Kashawn.
I was the hamburglar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sexy hamburglar time.
That shit was so
He
Ronald
was Ronald
McDonald.
McDonald.
Ronald
Yeah.
McDonald. Yeah.
I just remember our cursed time going to MomoCon.
Yes.
Remember?
I was gonna
With
drive.
AJ?
Yeah, and then I got like 30 minutes into it. And I was like, Izzy, I can't drive because I didn't sleep
Yeah.
because I had finished Paladin
Wait,
armor.
was I driving? No, it was my car. Was it my car?
It was my car, and you were in the passenger seat.
Is this
you-
when the soda exploded?
Yes, we spilled soda on my car. Remember the Sentra? Because you had the big cup, and
Yeah.
we didn't put it in the cup
big
holder or something. I don't remember what happened,
Okay,
but it
so
exploded.
okay, because
But
then
you
this
drove
was
my
another
car.
con
Yeah.
because I remember I remember driving through like the back parts.
No,
of the
this is the same
neighborhood.
con.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
AJ's like, hey, you know, people like when you stop at people put a random stop sign so then they can break into your car and take your car. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like midnight, AJ. Don't say that shit.
We legit were driving and got off on the wrong exit on a back road. And we, like, every 5 feet was a fucking church in the middle of nowhere with giant, humongous crop fields in between. It was so creepy. It was like a dirt road for like 40 minutes. And oh god, it was awful. Wait, hello, stars of my night. Oh, hello, Alice.
Hello, Alice. Welcome.
Stinky. Oh, was this the Stinky X you told us about on Patreon?
Oh my
stream?
god, yes, it is. It's always, I promise you, while I've been a cosplayer, I've dated 3 people, and then there's one person who just thinks I dated them. But Liz is one of them. And my first relationship was perfectly good relationship, except for there was a lack of communication, and that person was like, oh yeah, we're in a polyamorous relationship. And I was like, that's fine. And then they're like, you're gonna join, and I'm like, that's not fine. I'm not attracted to these other people. And I guess that was like no, that doesn't work. Because they were like, well, I want you to sleep with them too. So we're all sleeping with them. And I was like, I am not attracted to that one bit. Sorry, you're gonna have to fuck that. You're on your own and be okay with us fucking separate things. But it didn't work out. Anyway, but yes. So that's why that didn't work out. And then the second one was just a fucking nightmare. It was just a train wreck. Like happening in slow motion.
As you were telling that story, I was thinking about AX that one year that you couldn't cosplay because you were a handler again.
Yes.
I literally, like, as you were telling this, I was like, oh my god, this has happened more than once.
It has happened
Yeah.
at every large con.
Yeah, God, I remember because you wanted to cosplay and you literally were in. I was in costume I was Kirishima, somebody else was something else, and you weren't in anything.
Yeah,
You were just-
I was a handler.
You were following around and carrying Genos? Genos, yeah.
Yeah.
The Genos armor.
Genos armor.
And I was like...
Which is so funny because that was my only day off of that con that I wasn't working AX. Because the other 2 days I had to be a booth person.
Yeah, for the badge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a badge and then it was a certain amount of money.
Yeah. It was like, you worked it was Viz, right?
It was Viz for 1 day, and then it was
Arsenic
and Cyanide for the other day.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I was like thinking of another time we were driving. I think it was with you and AJ. And I remember when we like pulled over to get gas. I think it was Awa. And he's like, "Your tire's fucked." I was like, "AJ, why are you lying to me?" And I looked at my tire and there was a huge bubble. And then you came with me to get a new tire in my car. I think that was Awa.
It was
and I
Awa.
think that was also the cursed Awa.
It was. Because we were sitting in, we hadn't gotten to cosplay, we were sitting in this car dealership, we were like,
yeah, it was so fucking early in the morning. I was like, AJ, why you have to curse me?
AJ's like, it's my fault. Yes.
was that the one we were in the room? Like the other...
I think that was the cursed Awa.
cursed one.
Where I was so blacked out drunk, and then I saw you walking away with the crazy delusional one, and I became stone cold sober. And I was like, I'm running.
We have like this one con that is viscerally burned into our memory because it was like the biggest drama con for me because it was like War of the Worlds with these 2 fucking men.
I was the homie. I don't give a fuck about anyone. I was like, everyone's like, yeah, rebound. I was like, no.
He's psycho. He was psycho.
I knew it.
His eyes.
He was psychotic. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like, I just want someone who's going to be nice.
And everyone's like, yeah, do it, rebound. Just
it was a plan. It was so crazy. So, let me tell you this shit. You know, if we're spilling the real tea, tell me how I was dating a toxic person, got out of that relationship, realized that I was manipulated out of that relationship. I mean, I should have gotten out of it anyways, but then the same group of people manipulated me into like talking to this other person, but it was a whole plan they'd already set in motion to get me to break up in the first place with this other person, and they just needed to like make the perfect scenario for it to happen, and then it happened, and they were like, yes, perfect, and they were trying to like set me up with this other person. This other person was fucking psycho, like he was insane. And so I was starting to talk to them and everything, and they would invite me to these events where he would be at and everything, and then he'd be like, yeah, let's just talk, and I'm like, all right, let's talk. And then it got to a point where I don't know when it was.
Was that probably at Ray's party?
It was
because I was there.
It was that club.
It was that club and at his
house. The down south one was a little uncomfortable, but that club one was
fucked up.
Awful.
Yeah.
And then like it started getting around to me that he was like, yeah, I just gotta get rid of her friends. And he was talking about Izzy. He's like, you gotta get rid of.
The thing is, I'm a fucking parasite. You can't get rid of me. I'm literally a tapeworm inside of Amanda.
At this point in my life, Izzy was attached to me. Like, there's an entity. You got one, you got the other. There's no...
Yeah, you're dating Amanda, I came with Amanda.
So, basically, he was like, I gotta get rid of Izzy. And I was like, well, that's not an option. So I was like, let me just push back. Wrong decision. I was like, yeah, I'm not interested anymore. He's like, no, we're already dating. I've told everyone we're dating. I'm like,
that's not how that works.
And he's like, I'm just gonna show up, and every day he wrote this in a text. He said, every day I'm gonna message you to see if your feelings have changed, and if they haven't, each week I will make a personal visit to your home, which I know where you live, and I will see how your feelings are doing physically. And I'm like, I was like, what?
Crazy man.
It was insane. And that went on for months. Like,
that was the longest months of my life.
That keep telling me about it. It's so funny because we hadn't met Liz at this point. We meet Liz right after all this happens.
Yeah.
After it's done.
So, oh my god, it finally ends, right? And I end up getting back with my ex because he's the only one who's like, yeah, no, fuck that guy. Because the rest of the community was like, no, he's great. He's great. And I'm like, he's
a psycho.
He's insane.
He's a
So it was
psycho.
just me and Izzy and our household being like, no, he's insane, and nobody believing us, and then the stupid fucking ex being like, yeah, he's insane. Meanwhile, he's only agreeing because
he actually
it's
apologized
his competition.
and actually like did change in that moment. I will say
he
in
did,
that
yeah.
moment he did
during that
change.
situation he did have
I will give him that.
A coming of age moment.
I will give him that in that moment.
There was a plot development there, like a character development.
And he
moment.
actually did personally like say sorry to me. I was like, wow, okay, this a man actually instead of like texting me.
Yeah, now that we're talking about it, yeah,
he was like, he's like, thank you for being with Amanda those months that all that shit happened. He's like, you're her best friend who actually like stuck with her through all of that. And I just want to say I'm sorry, like, if I ever did anything to you or, like, all that shit. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give you another chance. Because I never give anyone another chance. Because usually, people never say sorry.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I was like, you actually, like, owning up. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give you another chance.
Yeah.
Because, like, you actually, like, I see you trying to change.
Either way, so get back with X, right? And then that just sets off this other guy. This other guy is on a mission now. He's just a psychopath for the remaining like 6 months. We meet Liz a month later, and we're all kind of like settling back into like a normal kind of situation and everything. Things are like tentative with the ex and everything, and we're kind of assimilating people back into the group and whatnot, and vetting them and whatnot, because now we're like, well, who the fuck do we trust?
Yeah.
So it was crazy. Is there a cat back there?
I think it's your hand moving.
Oh yes, it's my hand.
Oh,
sorry guys.
So yeah, that was crazy. And then, you know, the rest is history.
Still keep everyone
I
at a 10-foot
technically
distance.
met AJ first.
Yeah, Liz met AJ first that March before everything happened, because we had like a Final Fantasy group.
And AJ was Sephiroth,
Yeah.
and Sephiroth was my favorite character, so I went up to him and I was like, can I get a picture with you? And I have like this picture where I'm like this with AJ or something. I think it was this stupid heart, but it's not this pretty one, but
Thanks, Willow.
Thank you, Willow.
Thank you for the heart.
And I have this really dorky picture of me, because I'd gotten out of costume, and it's me like in like jeans and a ball cap, and I'm standing with AJ as Sephiroth. And so I met him at that con. He was like, he looked like he wanted to pass away, because like this group of girls had cornered him, and then were like just like putting their hands all over him and stuff. And he obviously, you know, I'm sure it helped. Like if it had been any other circumstance, knowing what I know about him now, he probably would have enjoyed it. But I think he was like done.
He was dying.
And he was dying, and I just walked up to him and I was like, excuse me, I'm really sorry. I was like, I really love your cosplay. Can I just have a picture? And he just was like, yeah. And because these girls were not
leaving him alone.
They were not leaving him alone.
AJ gets overwhelmed, and once he gets overwhelmed, he starts shutting down.
Yeah, and then I met Amanda.
Oh, thank you, Julia.
Julia, thank you. And I ended up meeting Amanda, and then I
thank you for the
hung out in January of the following year, and then I was hanging out for like a week, and AJ just kept looking at me weird. He was like, and I
recognize you.
Yeah, and I also didn't recognize him. And then I think it was like a month into me hanging out with everyone at the house, and AJ, people were talking about their cosplays and things they wanted to fix up her costume, and AJ's like, I'm gonna fix up my Sephiroth, and I'm like, you cosplay Sephiroth? He's like, yeah, and he pulls it out, and I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, were you Sephiroth at MegaCon last year? And he was like, yeah, and I was like, oh my god, wait, I think I met you.
Is this you?
Yeah,
and then from that point on, AJ was like, yes.
Oh,
he was like, Liz was my friend.
He's like, no,
he doesn't care. He does not care. Every one of AJ's friends I have introduced. So he's like, no, Liz was mine. Liz was my friend that I introduced you to tonight. Ow. Thank you for the hearts. I love how much you guys like tea.
They're like tea.
We
delicious.
just have like weekly tea time.
Just tea time. Oh, Alice, you brought us to the level 4. That's crazy.
We made it to 1,000.
That's insane.
Tea.
I'm drinking matcha as we speak. You know, that's actually a great.
I like how AJ's gonna hold that over your head forever.
He is. He's never gonna let me live it down.
No.
But that's fine, because it means him and Liz are super close.
Yes. Yeah. AJ is like the sweetest person ever. He's a little bit of sometimes he can be a doo-doo head, but
Yeah.
like 95% of the time, he's really sweet.
Yeah, I will say the reason why he has that kind of visceral reaction is because a lot of people, since I started doing like cosplay professionally, get close to AJ to get close to me. And so AJ's like, oh my god, a new friend, thank you for the hearts, by the way. AJ's like, oh, a new friend, and then it's fake, and they don't actually want to be friends with AJ, and they're just trying to get to me, and whenever I deny them, or like I'm like, no, thank you, they're like, all right, bye, AJ, and he's like, no friend.
Legit, like, I was like crafting for a con crunch, I think it was Katsu, 2017, and we're sitting in the garage,
Thank you, Alice.
and we're at this like really old dingy table in the garage. It's covered in Dremel dust. There's like a congealed pile of contact cement that had spilled at some point near our feet. I mean, this garage, it was atrocious. Like, it was a cosplay hell.
Our household was a cosplay frat house.
Yes.
When I tell you cosplay frat house, I'm not even kidding.
It was.
Like, all of the
that house.
furniture had seen crafting, all of the floors and walls.
The carpets had been burned from heat guns.
Oh my god.
It was crazy.
I
But
love that one burn spot in your old room.
That wasn't a heat gun, that was the snake
I
lamp.
know, but still, I love looking at it and touching it.
and I'm sitting at this table with AJ, and we're like talking about, I don't even think, just nonsensical stuff. And then AJ tells me about what Amanda just said about like the, you know, he had people that he had gotten close to, and he thought they really legitimately wanted to be his friend, and they were just using him to like, because they had a crush on Amanda or something, and or they just wanted to like, I don't know, do cosplay stuff with her and didn't want to actually be his friend. And I just remember sitting there looking at him. I was like, well, I'm your friend, AJ. And he was like, for now. I'm pretty sure he said something like
Probably,
that.
that sounds exactly.
I can see him like looking at you, like slowly looking at you, and like squinting.
I know. I was
And he's
like,
like, for
He's
now.
like,
I was like, AJ, no. I was like, AJ, I really like you. You remind me of my friend Rex, because AJ is a lot like my friend Rex, who I'm not as close to anymore, but that's my fault. But he has that energy, and
yeah,
it's very
AJ
like brother.
definitely like corner marketed Liz, because like AJ would like, you and AJ would actually do cosplay together without me existing.
We
Yeah.
went to some cons together.
Yeah, which is crazy because like most of the people who like came into the house, like if I brought someone into the house, like they were like mostly my friend, but Liz was AJ's like first like friend.
I know. I made him go with me to my mom's best friend's house to get my hair cut once after a con. And he just showed up as Ignis, and the lady was like, "Your hair is so nice." He's like, "Oh, thanks. It's a wig. But thank you." She was talking about how nice his hair was because he was Ignis.
The one I styled.
Yes, I think so.
This bitch ruined that wig in a fucking water
No,
slide.
I think this is before that. It was the really short one. It was before that. It was when we went
They
to.
were all really short.
No, this one was like. It didn't look like your work.
Oh, maybe not.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Pink Chat Jenny likes AJ.
AJ's great.
You know, it is so true though, because like I should just start an AJ channel on my Discord.
You should.
Because
Appreciate
he
AJ.
appreciate AJ, and then I'll just show him when he comes over.
Yeah.
Just so he feels good about it.
You show his cats in there too.
Yeah,
at that.
everyone loves Friend.
We'll give him access to just that channel.
Just the AJ appreciation channel.
But just don't tell him what it is. But
Oh,
you can't. No, you can't
what are you
label
gonna
it.
label
No,
it?
you can't label it.
Just
be like,
call
why
it
am I in
rhubarb
this?
pie.
Rhubarb pie channel.
Be like, why am I in this? It's like, oh no, just talk. And you feel like you can't tell. Like no one can
No,
talk
you
about
can-
No
it.
offense, when AJ came over to us at Hallmat, we low-key ditched you. It's okay. AJ has like
He's
the funnest
he's
energy.
Like a, what is it?
He's
like
a social butterfly. He is.
No, he's like a little rare item.
He
You know,
is.
you
Yeah.
have your
Yeah.
main, like, you know, you have your main character that you love in, like, Genshin or something, and then a new character comes out, and you're like, I'll be right back.
And then that's what AJ
That's
is.
what AJ is.
AJ's the exclusive banner. He's the Zhongli
Oh,
banner.
but
he's
AJ's the favorite one. I'm the exclusive. Oh, we're gonna get bored of me and go back to AJ.
No, but like the exclusive banner, but like a few people like.
A few, oh no!
Is he
No,
banner?
because like I feel like rare, like few people understand like
AJ
his
is
humor
bottom
also.
rhubarb foot man.
He is bottom rhubarb.
You know what I
foot man.
mean? Like
That's
not
fair.
everyone understands his humor at a certain
Mhm.
capacity.
That's
So
fair.
it's like if the people who do understand it like genuinely like
Enjoy him.
enjoy his presence and actually like stay for the long run.
Yes.
So
Also,
people who ditch him are like losers.
yeah, basically. AJ's great. So I want to tell you guys AJ's old MO. He doesn't do it anymore because he doesn't go to cons much anymore. So AJ has a plan, right?
He's gonna come into the stream and get some.
I know. I'm telling you guys AJ's plan right now. The AJ con strategy. I think I was mostly hiding behind Allie and Willow at home. Oh no! But I do remember you being there. I hope you did say hi to AJ because he is really great. But so his plan is he goes to the con and he brings a Yeti water bottle, right? And he starts with 1 alcohol and he fills it to the top.
1 alcohol.
But as the night goes on, he trades it for other alcohol. And so by the end of the night, he has like a jungle juice bottle of alcohols that he has acquired. And he keeps himself, like he literally only pays for 1 bottle of alcohol, but he mixes everything he gets from his friends along the con floor that
into
he has
this Yeti bottle.
To this Yeti bottle and pours out his stuff to them enough, and then he starts taking other people's drinks in it or whatever they offer him.
And then he starts giving other people this jungle juice.
Yes. And that is what AJ does at con.
And then he just becomes, it's like this, it's amalgamation. I don't know. Man.
I don't know what, I think I took a sip of it. I don't think I've ever actually taken, I think I smelled it. And I was like, AJ, I can't.
Now I'm really never going to drink that.
Yeah, no.
It won't.
Like, it's usually, because he usually starts with a bottle of Fireball.
Yeah.
Oh, no, now I'm definitely never going to.
Yeti. It is like,
or like
60
an off-brand.
fluid ounces.
Like, it's a big one. It's one that stays cold. And
yeah, cold all night. His cold fucking jungle juice.
But his second favorite thing at cons is pickleback.
Juice. Pickleback shots.
Pickleback shots is his favorite thing in the entire world. There's another Amanda, and she used to do them at cons, and he like absolutely loved her because she offered him pickleback shots.
Yeah.
I think I know
Witchy Brew.
Witchy Brew, yes, Witchy Brew. And
I was like, that sounds
she's really sweet. But he always would be like, "Have you seen Amanda?" And I'm like, "Amanda." He's like, "No."
Not that one. I don't want that one. I want the pickle.
I want the
one that I rarely see.
Yes. Like, she's like the sun in his eyes because she has
juice.
Pickle juice. She just makes the con amazing for him because she has pickleback shots. So it's just a really amusing. AJ is so funny because he will disappear into the ether of a con and I won't
come
see
back
him.
plastered.
And I'm like, what happened? And he's just like, oh my god. One con, we tried to do a promare group with him.
We had a whole promare group.
He got drunk and showed up late to the shoot and was
plastered.
Like he was just like, yeah, and he's like leaning like
he's
weirdly.
Like, I'm here.
And he's like, I look so good. He always does this with his hands. Like, I look so good. And I'm like, AJ, be serious.
There's no serious. He's always
bone.
a serious character without a serious bone in his body.
Yeah, he's so goofy. But
everything I learned about this creature is wild.
Doesn't help with how tall he is.
Yeah, he's so lanky.
God.
It's so funny. AJ is a fun human.
Eyeliner under my eyes if you're gonna laugh. So I cried it off.
It's like we're just like remembering about our past con life. We're just like, yo, what the fuck?
Izzy hasn't slept over at our house in 500 years.
Yes.
It is the reckoning. It has begun.
Yes.
The turning of the tables.
Every single day for 5 years.
The fixture of Mercury.
My dorm was just like my tent, and then your house was like my actual dorm. Sometimes I would go to my
random scene chat to it is this good life. Oh my god.
Oh wait, I can pull it up. The
Probably
Dorian one?
fucking cackling.
Probably yes.
I hope it's cursed as fuck.
Yep.
It probably is.
Is this dead?
There you
You look vogue as fuck.
Yeah, I know. Me
But
and
also,
Izzy look like
sad.
gremlins.
I'm like, ooh woo.
Ooh woo face. Unintentional, but look. Very nice.
Oh my god. I want to look back at the pictures because I have a bajillion.
Yeah, it's totally dead.
Yeah, I'm unsurprised.
Me too.
Yeah, I have almost 6,000 pictures.
I have 30,000 videos from I guess CMVs or something and stupid shit.
I've known you since
video.
2014.
That's okay. I thought it was 2014.
Next year will be our 10-year anniversary.
Look at that! Look, a decade. I'm have a nice 10-year anniversary time. Maybe we'll go on a cruise, all of us. Liz won't go on a cruise unless it's to Alaska, so we have to go to California and then sail out of there.
Listen, I will go to any cruise that is not the Bahamas. I just don't want to do that again.
So we're going to Alaska.
Anywhere else, simply, please.
Mexico.
I don't, okay, that might be fine. I don't want to go to the Bahamas area, wherever that is. I don't remember exactly where I went, but it's directly below Florida, and I don't want to go back.
I think Puerto Rico's directly below Florida.
There's a bunch of islands.
I just did not enjoy the cruise itself. There was ice
It might have
cream.
just been the company.
Oh,
It was
thank
my
you.
parents. I was 12.
I promise you, no matter where we go, it's going to be 10 times more fun now that you can have alcohol and we can get the unlimited pass and they make you blended drinks.
Okay. Well, then we can go.
And there's hot tubs.
Okay, well,
We don't even have to get off
24/7.
I don't like getting off the boat. I like exploring. I do. It's fun.
I don't like exploring. I like just choosing the excursions that are liability to other people, not me.
Snorkeling.
Snorkeling.
They take you in caves and all kinds of stuff, and there's people watching you, so you can't be
Yeah,
took it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got in
that's cool.
diving.
Yeah.
I meandered around a city with my mom alone. My
Yeah,
dad was
well-
like, I don't want to do that. So he left us. I don't want to do that.
That's such a fucking weird.
But I found this like really cool
Gotta
like
go, have a
Star
great
Wars
night. Oh,
poster.
goodbye, Ashton.
Bye, Astrid. Thank you for the hearts today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, Astrid's got to go to sleep.
Oh, good
Haley's
night,
awake.
Astrid. Good morning, Haley. Now you have to take over dealing with our stupid shit.
Side note, I don't know. Did we ever finish that
No, we
one?
didn't. We got halfway through it. Last time we were up there, they gave us this like butter beerish it's the half-filled bottle and it has like the little like wax seal on it.
Go on a cruise for
I pulled it out recently. It shouldn't be too far back. It's a clear bottle all the way.
Yeah, it's not in a box.
Stop. Oh, not the Irwin mushroom. The Omega years. Oh my god, when I tell you when we first started cosplaying, we would spend hours, like 8 to 9 hours on Omega. And I don't even know what we were doing on there. We were just on there doing stupid shit for hours. Yeah.
Do you want to smell it? It smells really
It's
nice.
so good. It's so pretty good. Look at this thing.
Look at you.
The wig.
I was really drunk.
Your wig coming off, and I laughed so much I couldn't tell what
Are
was
you
wrong
guys
with the
gonna
wig.
see the Final Fantasy movie? Yeah, probably.
We literally just rewatched.
We just watched
Wonderland.
the Bobo version of it.
With
the,
AJ for his birthday.
He's so pretty.
Look at Fred!
Oh, what? Send that
In
to AJ.
2015.
Send it to
that's
AJ right now.
Right now.
He will be so
With
happy.
AJ's hairy leg in the back.
Yes, he's
That's such a nice photo.
He would be
Right?
so happy to have that. It's such a pretty photo.
I need to make sure I
Yeah,
still have
the
AJ's
butterbeer. It was.
number.
We went through like
I got
half
you.
of it, and then we realized we were running out of it, so we slowed down.
I know. Yeah, we were like, we gotta save it because we want to use it for like, if we do like a Harry Potter marathon at Christmas time, it would be really nice.
Yeah.
It's such a good movie to watch at Christmas.
Yeah,
Let's
I don't know why it just is.
see. It just is. The vibes are.
I think there is like one movie that is during Christmas or something.
Yeah. Let's see. AJ.
He's gonna be like, what is this? He probably still. He has
He
the
probably
same
has-
number, so you probably.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's the same number. No, no.
It is hard to slow down. It's so good.
Yep. I put a turtle next to his name. Randomly send him.
He's
Yes.
gonna be like,
Picture of
what's
Fred.
this?
Mhm.
How do you have a picture of my cat?
The butterbeer is so good. It is really good. It's really
Mango for the
smooth.
movie and my fiance will be Foxy Truman. Oh, that's cute.
That's awesome.
Can't wait to see The Little Mermaid. I want to see it in VO. What's BF and VO?
I think it's like the French one, and then the
voice voice French, voice original.
maybe
Maybe.
yes.
Yeah, look at me go.
I was like-
Context clues.
Context clues.
Have to scroll.
Oh, there.
How's that this one?
That one's pretty cute too.
He will appreciate all the Fred photos,
And now we wait.
and that
He's
was
gonna be like, what the fuck? I wonder if he knows my number.
he probably does 100%.
By the way, you can tell how skinny I was in half of the photos that I used to take on your phone.
Look at your mattress on the floor. Look at that floor.
Look at that floor. I will be love cosplaying to see it. I will be cosplaying to see it. Oh yes, take a selfie.
Cute. Yes, take a selfie.
I really want to see it too. I haven't had time to really go to the movies. I went on Mother's Day because that's all my mom wanted to do, and she's like, I want to go to the movies and see the book club movie, and I was like, okay, Mom.
Yeah, I did a stream on Mother's Day because my mother's been like violently ill since the beginning of May.
Concern.
Yeah. So actually, before the beginning of May, it was like
since around that time we went to the dinner. Or
right after. So it's been like a month or so. My parents, like that, their whole household, my mom, her husband, and my grandmother are just violently ill. So we haven't done anything for Mother's Day yet. But hopefully they're doing better because we're supposed to do something for my birthday next week.
Yeah. Hopefully. Oh, you guys are sweet. I'm sure she'll be fine soon. Send it to Discord.
Oh no, sending your mother a good vibe too, widow. Everyone gets good vibes. That's the mood.
That's just the expectation.
Did it give up? Why did it stop?
Your computer.
This is the crystal box. It's like a
computer. What?
It's a crystal box. I don't make the rules.
No, I was like, this is a computer.
No, it's a crystal box.
It's fine. It's a laptop.
It's a crystal box. Oh no. What?
It's Max. So from that one. And then...
Oh, it's cute. Crystal box. See? Chat knows.
Just chat knows. Crystal box.
Remember this time?
Yes. Indeed.
All the cursed images.
There was just one visit, and it was for Voltron, and we had this one friend that we didn't get to see very often, but we were like deeply in love with this friend of ours. So they came up and they really wanted to recreate this one fan fiction. And so we were doing Dirty Laundry, and it's a Clant fan fiction that is like renowned in the fucking Voltron community. And so he is dying. So we went to Adventure Landing and then did laser tag as Keith and Lance. And
we didn't even do laser tag. We're like, can we just put it on?
Yes.
Because it was closed.
Oh yeah, it was closed. They had closed the laser tag, and we're like, bro, could we just take some pictures?
They just watched us.
So these people were watching us. We put all the laser tag stuff on, right? And we were just kissing. And this Adventure Landing man was just watching us. I remember him watching us. I don't remember why we were doing it, where we were doing it. I thought maybe it was lighting, but no, it was totally closed.
Yeah, it was closed. I think they were like doing like renovations.
Yeah, so we couldn't actually play laser tag, but they let us put all the gear on and take a kiss picture.
That's nice.
Just to recreate the scenes.
We were very like, we have to recreate this for a school project.
The best excuse.
And then we went to McDonald's. And we sat in the back, and you pulled out the green dye and the coloring so you can get the shamrock.
It was supposed to be a shamrock shake, right? in the thick. And but they didn't have a shamrock shake because it wasn't that time of year. So we brought green food dye to shove into a vanilla shake to make it look like a shamrock shake. And then McDonald's people are just like.
And then you guys started dancing.
And then we were dancing in the back of this McDonald's together as Keith and Lance. And then she's just filming.
I was like, I'm not even doing it, but I'm getting the secondhand embarrassment. Baby. That was, and then we did.
Didn't your friendship happen because the ice skating rink was closed? It did! The reason Liz came back to the house that night was because for the first time
and only time
in all of history, our skating rink was sold out. And I was like, well, why don't we just all go back to my place? And Liz had never met any of us before, and Liz was like, Sure, just send me the address.
And then I forwarded it to Jeremy, and I was like, Jeremy, this is where I'm going.
But see, Liz is smart. Liz brought
I was
her
just-
own car.
Yeah, you know, you want to know how Izzy? So, I knew who Izzy was only through my first ex, and my first ex had showed me Izzy because Izzy was supposed to be a part of this Kill La Kill group that we were having. You're supposed to be Mako, right?
Yeah.
And so I only knew that, and then I don't know how we started talking. I think it might have been because of that.
And yeah, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to the same.
Yeah.
I'm going,
and then
I'm
Izzy
going
was
up
like,
there.
I'm going to be at UNF. And I was like, oh, well, if you don't know anybody in the city, I live in the city. And Izzy's like, I know nobody.
I was like,
I have no
alone.
friends. And I was like, oh, well, if you want to hang out, we have like a group of people in our house. Like, it's just a group of people who cosplay. And Izzy was like, sure, this is where I'm at. And I showed up in my Mustang, right? And I was like, get in. And then Izzy just got in. I
So I didn't have
been,
a car.
I could have been a murderer. Who would have known? Nobody would have seen Izzy is 4 foot nothing.
It was literally the first day I moved into. Like, I literally moved into that dorm, and Amanda's like, I'm here. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, what's your car? They're like, the Mustang with the big anime
I
sticker on
had
the
a giant Yoko Littner from Gurren Lagann sticker that covered the entire back window of my Mustang. And my Mustang was white, and it had underbody kit that was pink, and my
Yeah.
headlights were pink.
Yeah.
And the entire interior of my car
Fuzzy.
was fuzzy.
Yeah.
It was like Sherpa.
Yeah.
And then all of the underbody light kitting on the inside of the car was also pink.
Yeah.
It was, and the car was white. It was a very,
It was something.
it was something.
It was something.
I
It was something.
you know, I don't know.
Yeah, then I got in, and it was already dark.
Yeah,
It was already
it was the
nighttime.
middle of the nighttime when I picked
And
Izzy
then
up.
I went back to her place, and I met everyone. And then I think he took me back to the dorm at like 4 in the morning,
Yeah.
or 5 in the morning, because I still had to meet my parents again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like the first day of me moving into the dorms, and I was still gonna meet them.
Yeah. I will tell you though, when I met Izzy, I was going through a depression episode, which is so funny because my depression episodes are like manic episodes, right? So it just means you can tell I'm depressed, not by my personality, but by the state of my living space.
Oh my god.
Because when I'm going through manic, the only thing that changes is my personality stays identical. But my surroundings become more and more chaotic. So my bedroom looked like a tornado hit it. You couldn't see the floor because all I did was wash laundry and then throw it on the ground.
You did have
And
like
then-
that little lane to get to your
And
mattress.
then I would move the clean laundry apart a little bit so I could walk to the bed, lay on the bed, and then get up and walk to the door.
It was really bad. It wasn't even
So
like
bad.
a light coating.
No, it was
It was like a mountain.
because I was working for a modeling agency, so I was going through like an insane amount of clothes. So I think it took me, I ended up organizing and cleaning that room, right? And it was 10 extra large Walmart moving boxes full of clothing.
Yeah.
And I ended up donating like half of my clothes, and I still have an obscene amount of clothes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just, my whole life was like clothing because I was either making cosplays or I was doing like modeling work. So I would get back from modeling and I would just throw whatever I got from, like, it was all name brand shit, just throw it in the pile. I'm like, yeet.
Yeah, I remember just seeing that and I was like, wow. And I was like, it can't get any worse than this.
Yeah, I went on this New York trip and I think I got a bunch of Armani shit and then I got back and I just threw it in a pile.
And I think you were getting into like Rin.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember you styling the wig. Whoa! I was like, whoa! This is it. This is the peak of starting.
You were on
friendship.
the bed. It didn't have a bed frame. It was on the ground.
It was just a match.
I had like a fear of doors on closets for a really long time.
Yeah, it was just curtains.
So I only had curtains.
Yeah. I don't know where your snake box was. It was just covered in clothes.
Yeah, it's because I didn't use the snake box because my snake was free roam.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Anonymous
too.
just had full range of the room.
Yeah. That was something.
It was a time. Oh, come on. You can
There's
be over
so
here.
much space, Negan.
He's so jealous.
The biggest casting couch. Yeah, that was.
Currently
And then you
trying
lied to
enough
me
to
about-
keep the closet demons at bay. Absolutely not.
And then you lied to me about the fucking mattress thing with the window. I was like, what? And then you told me years later. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Why did you just tell me the truth?
I can't remember what I told you.
You told me like something about like an intruder thing.
No, that is true.
No, wait, was
That
it?
is statistically true, but that's not the reason it was the way it was. I just gave you a statistically true anomaly.
Really?
Because you were like, I don't like that my head is by the window. And I was like, there's statistically only this percentage of chance that, an intruder will come through the window.
Yeah. Me? It was like, yeah. Or you're like, well, we have to have our feet at the window. Yeah, it was that. You're like, our feet have to be at the window.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck. Okay. It was so random.
Yeah, I was like, it was something with the statistic of someone breaking into your window. But yeah.
It was crazy. I was like, okay. I'm gonna
Can
survive.
I help you?
Oh my god. He's like, Mom, hold me. Oh my god, he's so angry.
He is. And Lucius is. Are you guys gonna get along, or are we gonna fight?
Oh Jesus.
Can you guys be friends? In the same lap?
Oh, look
Can
at
you
that
just
glare.
share some thighs?
He's like, oh shit.
That's not
Oh, shit.
for
That is
you.
not your
That's
food.
not yours. You want to go get your food, Lucius?
No.
Never.
So Lucius, Lucius he's a man of the streets, right? And so he isn't really interested in
Getting
food.
right now.
Like when we saved him, like we rescued him, and he was really into food, but I think he was just starving at that point in time, so he ate a crazy amount of food, right? But from that point on, once he regained all of that, like when he was no longer like starving and everything. He's so grumpy.
He's like, food.
I would just go close his door.
I will, but I have to. Lucius might jump up
Oh, okay.
if you want to, like.
What if?
You could.
Do you want me to go close the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put your feet down. Can't go that way.
Thanks.
He's
He wants to go get it so bad.
yeah. Just close the door and then that's good.
I was gonna close the door.
His will
Thanks.
drop. Negan's will drop soon. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, you loser! I was faster than you. My legs are longer than your forelegs.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah. But Negan, his whole life has just been driven by food and only food.
Pampered life.
So every time food drops, he becomes a little punk. He doesn't know the hardship of not knowing when your next meal is gonna be, so he's just a brat. And so when the food drops, because they're on automated feeders, Negan runs, even though it's not his food, and he'll just eat. Yeah, it's a Blockbuster shirt. Liz wanted to get rid of it, but I liked it. So.
I really wanted a Blockbuster shirt. I just didn't like how this one fit on me. I want like the classic blue one.
The classic one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy when I was getting the car, it was like Blockbuster. That's what got me stopped
Was
at
it?
Walmart. Yes. He's like, "Where's a Blockbuster?" I'm like, "I think it's on the back. You can read it." And he's like, "Oregon." Okay.
Or oh my
I was starstruck at Walmart today. He was like, "Blockbuster."
Yeah, there's one left. It's in Bend, Oregon. I really want to go. Really badly. So badly. It would be so fun.
But yeah. So Negan will eat all of, because Lucius doesn't have like an immediate desire, right? It's like the Raylo shirt.
It is. I
It's
have
100%.
two. Because Amanda didn't want hers anymore, and I was like,
I don't
I'll
like
take
crop
it.
tops. It does not work for me.
You're too long.
Too
Yeah, it looks
long.
goofy on
It's
me.
like a baby shirt on you.
It does look like
Long.
baby shirt on me. Long boys.
No.
But yeah. So we have to, it's like a hard balance because we want Lucius to be able to eat whenever he wants to, but if we leave it out, Negan will just eat all of Lucius' food and all of Negan's food. And he's already, he's definitely heavier than Lucius by quite a lot.
Yeah, Lucius is about 7 or 8 pounds. Lucius really needs to be 10. That's like, I think, a healthy weight.
But I mean, to be fair,
he'll get there in a normal amount of time.
Give or take a leg.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, Negan, I think, is between 13 and 15 right now.
Yeah.
13 is a healthy, like, cap for him, so I think he's a little over. I have a cosplay question. Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it. What's up?
Thanks,
Willow. I appreciate it. Not the leg. It's so funny. So he lays, and because he's only got one leg, his tail kind of looks like a really weird wibbly leg.
It does if you stare at it.
And it's so funny.
It does stop. I'm staring at it like a leg right now.
And doesn't it look like a weird crotch?
Yes.
It looks like a limp leg.
It does. A limp noodle.
How do we make the color? Can we use blah blah Sailor Moon, OC, Scott's outfit, color, the...
Oh, I made mine out of foam and Warbler. Because I just never worn
Isn't it just like a ribbon?
Oh, wait, I'm thinking about the headpiece. Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about the tiara or the collar? If it's the collar, I would just get like a strip of velvet. Because you can get those little like ribbon necklace clasps. So just get the color of velvet in the right way, and then just make. I think there's like a moon on it, right?
Yeah, you should make it out of Warbler.
Am I losing my mind? Is this not what this looks like?
I thought it was a little flappy flap.
Is it a flappy flap? What's up?
The Sailor Moon?
The like. Oh, the collar of the shirt or the collar of the.
Oh, their transformation outfits.
I don't.
Hey, look it up. Just
Right,
look at Sailor Moon.
Moon.
We're all delusional.
I have an entire...
That? Like that?
Okay, like this thing?
that collar or the other collar?
Like...
The collar they wear around their neck when they transform.
I guess it's probably not called... It's probably called a choker.
Choker, yeah.
Yeah, like the flappy flap.
Or like... Mother... This shit. That shit. Which one?
Yes, the transformation outfit.
So it's the flappy flaps.
What's the transformation? What do you mean?
Yeah, those. The ones
The
that
Sailor Scout
Oh,
outfits.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so like the little flames.
Honestly, this is not super helpful to you, but I would just go on YouTube and type in how to make a Sailor Moon costume.
Yeah, there's
Because
a lot.
there's so many tutorials for Sailor Moon.
Yeah, so how I did it, because I made one, is I literally just made a triangle, right? It was just a triangle. And then I cut out the collar and then hand stitched it on. But that's a bit complicated. Listen, so it is a sailor collar, but it wasn't for Sailor Moon for the actual outfit. I made it for Magical Boys.
Oh yeah! Oh my god.
And it had the same type of
Wait, it's the same
top.
concept.
I'll show you what it is. Willow's like, all right, no Sailor Moon stuff for me.
Yeah, it's the same concept.
Are you sharing cat things?
It's an artist friend.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Oh,
an
for Gay
artist.
Sony.
Yeah, I don't really super know them, but like there's someone I follow and their cat's really, really sick.
Oh, wow.
I think the cat got into maybe something, either got bitten by a spider or they got into something they weren't supposed to, and the cat's like in like emergency treatment right now and it's a kitten. So I was like,
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
yeah, I was like, let me share this. I was like, that's sad and scary. It's like $2,000 for everything.
Yeah, 1840. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I was like, I'm sure there's also probably gonna be other fees, but I think that's like the basic current estimate. And they already went through all of their emergency funds, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, that's so scary. So I just was like, I gotta share this.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll message them when we're done with stream.
Yeah. I was gonna actually shoot them a message about care credit. Because
Mm-hmm.
because they'll find out within seconds if they qualify, and then they can get it and immediately use it.
And pay it off.
And then pay it off.
What was
Hopefully
it
with
called?
commissions.
Do you remember?
Oh.
It was like a
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
same concept. It's little fluffy flaps. Oh, the other magical boy one. The actual raunchy one, though.
Yes.
I think I watched a few episodes of this.
Yeah, it looked like this, right? It was like a magical boy show. And it had the same type of like over the shoulder nonsense.
Lucius. Come here. Come on. You can come back up.
It was kind of funny. And they did like transformations too. Let me see if I can show you guys.
PG version.
I'll show you the one I did.
I like the green one.
Blue.
Blue.
Yeah, I did the blonde guy.
Yeah.
What the fuck was it even called?
Like he just kept going and so it was just salted me.
It just says magical boys. Alright, we're gonna go. Hold on, let's see. This is like, I was Googling things. Not anymore, you're not. Alright. Where the hell is it?
Right there.
Cute High
Oh,
Earth
God.
Defense Club. Alright.
Yeah.
Cute High Earth Defense Club Blue Transformation. I forgot his name.
The longest name ever. Yeah, Honkai Star Rail.
They're like,
escape it.
look at the sexy doctor.
It's always that one ad too.
It is always.
Okay.
Hello? Oh. Like a GCXD.
Can the power of love defeat the evil forces? Cute Eye Earth Defense Club Love from 10th November, Wednesday and Thursday nights at 8 on Animax.
What kind of ad did you just put on here?
But yeah, I was really into that. We all were. No, why
It was over there. Hello? I was like, why are you handing the phone over here?
Not the spicy one.
Yo, the spicy one though?
Wait, do you mean that one or the one where the boy's kissing to transform? I think that was the other one.
That's the spicy one. Oh!
We didn't finish that one, did we?
I saw a few episodes.
Yeah, we started it, but we didn't finish it, I don't think.
I like every anime I've started the past 3 years, I've never It's so
Have you
hard.
watched the Sugar Apple Fairy Tale? It's really cute. I'm very
I saw clips of it, but I haven't started it.
Hello, Lucius.
I do want to watch it though. I do want to watch
Come here.
the Yamada-kun one though.
Come here.
And also want to watch Oshinoku, the idol one.
Oh. The transformations were wild, full crotch shot and everything, right?
Yes! Ooh! My favorite one is the red one. The fire fairy one.
The fire fairy.
Yeah, his crotch is like in your face.
Can I help you?
Hello.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's just hiding his face.
A baby. Oh my god, but we are totally supposed to read this chapter. We have been on an entire adventure today, guys.
That's fine. I don't need to read the chapter. Read the chapter? What are you talking about?
I mean, we are still going to be on live stream for a while because I think we're streaming until 9, but we're just going to switch over to Liz's stream in like 49 minutes.
Yeah.
We are in bitch club anyway. So I watched. Oh, okay. I've watched the whole thing just because I was curious. And I'm like, there's one thing that drives me crazy is because the main character's like fake voice, his like me 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 voice drives me nuts. And then he has like this super Bishonen voice, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, the pink haired one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I like how he shows it to that one character that's
Yeah.
like super in love with him.
yeah, that's one of those shows that is yeah. I mean, they're all a little bit.
Yeah, the entire club.
But yeah, I was like, that's one of those shows that you can't really talk about too much because it's like super
Not.
politically correct.
Yeah.
It's not
'Cause they're, like,
PC.
all
not internet correct, I guess.
Because they're all in
High school.
Yeah.
But can we talk about something? I was sitting there. I was watching Teen Wolf. We've been watching Teen Wolf, right? We're really into Teen Wolf right now. We never watched it when I was younger. I was like a Vampire Diaries human being, and that's what I stuck with. So we started Teen Wolf. We are on season 3 of Teen Wolf, and obviously Liz and I have fallen into the very stereotypical subsect of steric, which is not it is the most popular ship on that entire show, and it is so not like I guess internet appropriate, because I think Styles is like 17 and like Derek is like, I don't know, 50 or something. He's not 50. He's like 24 or something. But I'm like, because I'm looking at all these things that are popular with mass media and like the ships that mass media like compared to the ships that like cosplayers like. I'm like, and then I'm watching this whole show, and then one of the fucking episodes is like Styles' childhood friend being like, Styles, we gotta fuck because I don't want to be a 17-year-old virgin anymore. And Styles is like, yeah, let's do it. And she ends up getting sacrificed by a bunch of witches, or by evil druids, I don't know. Regardless, spoiler alert, sorry about that. I'm just like, what is this show? We know they can't. I haven't rewatched it because I'm quizzing my lead vampire day. God. Speaking of it, canon general, she's one of the Sumer. We know the canon general, she's one of the Sumer ages of the Sumer boys. Oh, the canon general ages of the Sumer boys. I was like, man, this is a tongue twister. I don't know what I'm trying to get at.
He must solve the riddle.
Okay. But yeah, so it's just funny. It's so interesting to like kind of pull away a little bit from the cosplay community and then delve into the mass media community and see how different the thing is. Even on my TikTok page, because I've been interacting with like book talk and like TV talk, I guess it is. Because it's people who watch like any like television shows, and it's all people who are like, they like the Targaryen siblings together, and they're like, oh my God, yes, Targaryen says. And then I'm just like, because the cosplay half of it's like, no, you're evil, and then the other one's like, it's fiction, I don't give a shit, woo, Netflix. What is going on? It is whiplash. When I tell you, it is fucking whiplash to be on both spectrums and being like, okay. But yeah, so I don't know where that story was going. I just wanted to tell you guys my sister cosplay one day. Probably.
You're a 50-year-old man.
Liz is very dedicated to saving this kitty. And by that I mean sending this artist $20.
Sending this artist $20?
Is that weird?
No, I was telling them about care credit, but trying to do so in a way that's not like they get wigged out, because like I don't ever talk to them directly. So I was like, here's what the website looks like. I'm not giving them links because I get sketched out by links.
Oh, yeah, true.
You could tell, you show Lucius, like a picture of Lucius.
Yeah.
And be like, I had to do it because I found this cat. But yeah, so probably. Will it go on our main Instagram pages?
Probably not.
Probably not. I was like, there's too many cancelable offenses for my fictional taste.
I can't wait for you to do a Patreon video of you changing to a werewolf.
Stop.
I want like Twilight quality.
You're ridiculous. What was the
to...
last thing you asked me that you wanted? Was it Leon Kennedy with a tramp stamp?
Yeah, the modded version from Ari.
Ridiculous.
Listen, you just have to buy a tramp stamp tattoo.
Slap some wolf ears and full body hair on, and it'll be great.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just collect the hair from Negan, just slap it on you.
Ew. He's always in his litter box. That's nasty.
That's fine.
Little poo-poo box man.
Listen.
Werewolf Derek's vampire styles. Ooh. Oh my god, I read one fic where like Derek was, I guess, getting along. I haven't gotten past season 3, so I don't know if they eventually get along with this stupid fucking alpha pack. But they've just pissed me off right now. But but it was like like they were all getting along, but like Styles was like, I don't know, alpha bait. I don't know what it was. They were just all really interested in him, and Derek was like, please just stop antagonizing them. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing. And he would be just like sleeping on the couch, his tummy out, and the other one, the dog, they would just like, and Derek would be like, go home, go away.
Oh my god.
Hello. It is the foundation of AVO Fix. 100%.
AVO Fix.
100%. Because there's a whole fucking packet of werewolf fucking stuff that's in one of the episodes that Styles is going through, and one of them is mating. And he's looking up the mating fucking tendencies of werewolves, and I'm like,
They said, this is what I gotta do.
and then at one point, like, it was along the same lines as, like, the, I guess the sacrificing of, like, Styles is like, oh my god, they're sacrificing virgins. I'm a virgin. He's like, someone has to sex me immediately. And then one of the other lacrosse kids is like, I'll do it. Show up at 8. Plan to stay the night. I like to cuddle. And then he's like, oh, really? And the guy's like, no. And then he's like, that was not nice. That was very mean.
Bi confirmed.
He is 100% bi. He would have showed up and he was like, cuddling. A tradition where Elvis chase her in fucking the woods to claim each other. Oh my god. Either way, it's been a wild adventure for us. Liz isn't an ABO person, so Liz is just in it to win it because Liz was like, oh my gosh, Teen Wolf, yay, I want to read some fan fiction of these two.
I don't like it when they write it where like Derek just becomes like an animal and doesn't have like any of his human personality.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it's kind of like a weird one for me. And then he doesn't remember who he is, but he has all these super animalistic qualities, and it's really not my thing.
Liz is like, I don't want to be knotted, sorry, bye.
And no, it's more of the him licking his claws and cleaning his face kind of thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just kind of like the like.
That's actually weird.
Yeah, I was like, this is odd.
Yeah.
It gets too animalistic to where it doesn't feel sexy. It just feels
weird.
like you're describing your dog sitting next to you while writing this fan fiction. I was like, I don't.
Do dogs even do that?
Mahoney cleans her paws, but she doesn't rub her face.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
more of a
that's
cat
a
thing.
cat thing.
Yeah, but Mahoney does clean her paws, so maybe that's.
Mahoney.
Read somewhere there's like a bit of I already read that. Oopsie. There's some nice on face. Oh my god. That's fair, Alice. I've seen a bunch of those.
Those are always good ones, Alice. The sex pollen ones.
I was like, dubious.
That's why Alice likes them. Alice like.
All the patrons, we're all on the same page. We wrote the same page together, actually.
Yep, you're all vicious.
It's like a giant book, and then there's all these normal pages, and then there's one page that we all wrote together, and it's just
chaotic.
chaos. All we've done is talk about tea and Teen Wolf for an hour and a half.
Yep.
What do you guys want to do? We can talk about something else. We can keep talking about Teen Wolf. Or, I don't know.
It's like we could just read the chapter on my stream.
We are going to read the chapter
Yeah.
on your stream. There's no way we're going to finish it.
Yeah.
We might, but it would be tight.
Yeah, and rushed.
Mm-hmm. We can make Izzy read one of the voices.
Yes. Izzy can be a Alaric.
Oh my god, you could be a Alaric. Perfect. You're gonna make Izzy read this? Oh, it's not too spicy. Okay.
No.
Huh?
If it's, I need to change mine. I'm glad we're not playing it on yours because it's totally the previous week's chapter.
No, it's not. I changed
You
mine.
changed yours?
Yeah, I'm on top of it today.
This week.
Listen.
This week you're on top of it.
Tension.
Ah, my toes.
LOL.
It picks where the tension between the two because they help each other through release. Ooh, I like that. I like how you're like denial, but
Up
sexy.
for a week straight.
It's like friends with benefits.
Should put this in my story. I've
Probably.
not done that today.
I don't know. Either way, I was like, I also think that just has a lot to do with the fact that like, I fell down the hole of what was it? It was Smog and Bilbo. And that one was just a very interesting hole to fall down. So, yeah, because it was Benedict Cumberbatch and what's the other one? Martin Freeman. So there's a lot of fics. There's so many fics for those two. When I tell you, it is endless because all the Hulakians or whatever the hell they're called are like, yes.
Just more of them together.
And the voice lines are obscene, so you know. They are pretty obscene. Like, Benedict Cumberbatch knew exactly what he was doing. He was like, I'm going to turn everyone into a scaly in 2.5 seconds in whatever lines I have in this movie.
Scaly.
And he's crawling around on the ground with his green suit, and he was like,
I literally went to, like, last night we were watching Teen Wolf, and I was like, that guy just looks like an American.
He does. Someone's throwing up.
It's, Lucius.
What do you throw up on?
I don't know yet.
And he hasn't eaten. Maybe that's why he didn't want to eat.
Maybe.
Come on, baby. Come on.
It's on something of mine. It's
is
always on something of mine. Cats are the bane of my existence. When I tell you this, like, I just put together my computer chair that I just bought. It's like $200-something. This cat last night was clawing into it so much that I have to find a patch to cover it up because it's peeling from where he was clawing it. I'm like,
It's with love.
what is it on?
Fabric.
The brocade?
Yes.
Oh, in the photo shoot area?
Yeah.
The one hanging?
Oh, it's fine, baby.
I'm just gonna clean it up while it's wet.
I still have to treat it.
The
Fabric. You can't just let it dry. Set it acid.
I'm both gonna use the cleaner on it. Huh? This stuff is supposed to be.
I don't know what to do. I wait for them as they clean up cat throw up. Yeah, I also feel like the stream shouldn't be left alone. So I'm just gonna hang here and wait for them to clean that up. Yes,
Make sure
exactly.
you get it between the cracks.
The stream should never be left alone. Oh, was that one?
Yes.
Was it a lot?
No, but
Quite a lot.
it wasn't really. It's not done.
It's a lot because he hasn't eaten.
It's a hairball.
Oh, it's a hairball. Maybe that's why he didn't want to eat today.
Maybe he needs to work on it. Entertain them, is he?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't leave because you shouldn't leave a stream alone.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do it all the time.
I was like, it's not like on Twitch where you can just put like a BRB screen.
Yeah, I just leave them. I'm like, alright, I'll be back.
Oh my god. I was like, at least I have a BRB screen whenever I leave Twitch. I'm just like, bye. And then I just put some music on. And I'm like, I'll be back eventually. Negan, where are you going? I'm gonna go investigate the throw up.
He's like, maybe.
He's like, I might eat it. Oh my god. God. Can you only hand wash it?
Yeah. The hard part though is because it's rotated, it's dye, so you have to be careful where you let it drip dry, because it'll drip the dye.
Plus, you also gotta hang it.
But I gotta figure out where I can hang it.
There's no rods in your bathroom per se. Because it would just drip on the floor and it'll just stain your floor unless you put a towel underneath it. Oh god. That's gonna be difficult.
If he didn't like throw up on like one end, he threw up in the middle of it.
Can you try hanging it in the garage?
Maybe. Just maybe.
Do you have enough room in the garage to hang it? You just need
I
a
just have
long.
to make sure it's not going to rip because it's like red.
Yeah, you just
Red
have to
is,
put
like,
something
the worst.
underneath it anyway. Like a tarp. Or not tarp, but like maybe like 2 garbage bags and just rip it open. So you don't have to use towels at least. Oh my god.
You might do that in the back.
Let's see where he is at.
I didn't see Lucius
He's
run away.
probably in that back corner.
Oh, he's on the chair in here.
Yeah, I didn't see him run away. So I've only seen Negan walking around.
Bane of my existence!
Yeah. Negan's just nonchalant because he knows he's not in trouble.
He's like,
Negan's just like, I didn't do anything. I'm the most perfect one here.
yeah, for now. But he's not bullying the crap out of Lucius.
For now.
For now.
For now. And now
For now.
Lucius is just hiding and scurrying about.
Yeah, he's on the chair in the reading room right now, curled up.
Yeah. This exciting misadventure.
You're like, this is some really exciting music for me just chilling here.
Yeah, it was like this exciting action-packed, like fighting music.
Yeah.
Fighting with my demons inside of me. Inside of you are 2 wolves. One's horny.
One's horny.
One's horny and one's hungry.
I was like, I just put my little, like, one of my, like, shitty Walmart hand towels just right next
Throw
to him.
on this next time, Lucius.
Right?
It's not brocade, but it can get there soon.
You know, it'll actually maybe soak up the stuff. Alright, use the restroom quick now.
Okay.
I got up and ran around and was like, wow, now I can pee.
I don't know what to do. I just exist. I wait. Because this is not my stream. Oh, this flower? I don't know what kind of flower it is. This is just a one-piece shirt that I have. I think it's like a Hawaiian flower, but I don't know what like kind of flower it is. That's my one-piece shirt for Ace. Yeah, I love One Piece. I like binged all over 1,000 episodes in 3 months. It's when I got like laid off from work because of COVID. I'll show you guys this shirt actually. I'll just like put my arms inside and I'll just turn my shirt around. See, look, it's Ace. Love the boy. My sweet angel. Like, choke myself out doing this. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, he's my favorite character. And then also like Law. Yeah. Ace and Law are my favorite.
Did he come in here?
Who, Lucius?
Yeah. Disappeared.
I saw his head, but I think he went back out into like that area. I don't see him here.
Oh,
That would be fine. It's
We're
like
back.
normal. If they saw that. I like showed them the back of my shirt without showing them my back.
what's the back of your shirt?
Ace.
Is that showing them your back?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I just turned my shirt around. By putting my arms in and
You're
then...
like,
Yeah, I put my arms in and I was like, I don't know how me showing the back of my shirt would look like without me looking at it.
a little wiggle for you guys. Enjoy that. That was for free. Some free wiggling.
I was like, I don't know what this flower is because they're asking. I was like, that's my One Piece shirt.
Put Liz in the middle and we look like a little golden Oreo.
But yeah, I was like, thinking, I was like, what? And I was like, oh.
I was looking at it because like the color balance for us is the same because we're the same color. But then when Liz comes in, it changes.
We're the same color.
Don't bother him.
Scolding already.
He's just like looking at Lucius. I'm like, please stop.
He already threw up once today.
I put my really cheap Walmart hand towel I got ages ago underneath Lucius. So if he gets sick again, it's on that.
Is he still in the chair?
He got off and he just went back into it, so I just moved the towel back.
Okay. Maybe that's why he didn't eat.
Maybe I was like, I need to go get that hairball goo that you put on top of their food. It's like a goo paste. It just mixes in with the food. I just don't know how much he'll notice that.
Probably a lot.
But if I mix it in with crunchies, I feel like he'll eat it.
See if there's a pate that has hairball stuff. Maybe.
I should, yeah.
I mean, you can just alternate that, so every few days you give him some of that.
Yeah.
Is he with his own fur a lot?
I think
Yes.
it's just because he just got a bath, so we dislodged a lot of his hair.
Yeah.
Because he had a lot of matted hair from when he was on the streets.
Street boy. Street cat.
I'm gonna nap, love y'all. Have a good one.
Bye.
Good night. Have fun napping. What are you here for?
Okay, come
Oh
on.
my god, okay.
Come on, you can sit in my lap. Come on.
It's primordial pooch.
Handsome little man, indeed.
It's his stream
He's
now.
a pain in the butt.
He's like, look, Amanda, I didn't do it on your birthday.
He threw up on this, and this took 7 days to clean. You have to hand wash it, hand stretch it, and then have it dry over a course of like 3 different days.
He's like, I didn't pull up your chair, Amanda.
What are you doing here? Can I help you?
I don't know why he doesn't like my lap. He always gets in it and he like looks around and doesn't
He's like,
like
but
it.
this one's bigger. This one's just right.
I don't even have AKrCos today. He's really trying to fit on it
He's
today.
Goldilocks.
He's got 1 foot on Liz.
Mm-hmm.
Negan does fight like he's a part of the streets, but he's been a part of the bedroom, well, the house life for
He's a submissive
his whole
boy.
life. He's a submissive boy.
He thinks he's the alpha.
Omega. I like how intense the music has gotten
It's
in our.
gotten
Yeah, it's been intense ever since you guys left. I was like, wow.
We're like, wow, this is crazy.
I'm like, this is so intense for no reason.
Yeah, the Omega, the everything in between. That's fine.
Hey, baby. You being a good boy.
He's like, I didn't throw up today. That gives me good boy points.
It does.
I'm telling you, cats is a day-to-day test of your patience. If you want a universal test of your patience, get a cat. Or date someone that likes them.
And we'll pick up another one along the way.
Yeah, they'll just find one on the neighbor's porch.
On the tripod.
Screaming.
Just screaming.
He was screaming.
Liz was like, oh my god, a cat. I'm like, no. And Liz was like, I gotta go see if he's okay.
That reminds me when we started hanging out, and you would like be driving. You're like, I gotta like pull over and look at all the boxes on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I still think about it, but I don't stop anymore.
Oh
I can't find another cat. I just have to hope that there's nothing in there, and if there is, it finds a home.
Yeah, I just
Without
remember
me.
like that was like your like
Mhm.
that was you like back
Liz
then,
will put herself into debt before she
and then you did,
leaves.
and now
a
you're
cat.
like, never
Mhm.
mind.
Yeah, now
I
she's
did it once, I can't do it.
now she's in debt.
Yeah. I paid off what got paid to me through the Kofi, but it didn't cover the whole thing, so
Yeah, Kofi didn't cover all of it.
it didn't, which is fine. I was like, it's helped a lot. It's manageable.
I'm in debt of patience. Yeah, you're part of that.
He's like, I love you.
He actually hasn't done anything besides throwing up on the blanket in like the last week. He's letting Lucius lose good boy points with
He
me.
is. Negan also has gotten a lot better because he hasn't done it in a while since before that.
Mhm.
Like since before this. I think this time, this was right when we got Lucius. I think he was stressed. I think he got stressed out and he was stress eating, and then he got sick on this.
Yeah.
Because that's right when.
No, I know what it was.
Hmm.
He ate the Chipotle mayo.
Off my sandwich when I left
Yes.
to use the restroom, and then I came back and
he was
on.
eating the fucking public sandwich. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's why he got sick.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You can't leave any. When I tell you, you can't leave anything out in this house. Nothing.
Nothing.
You can't have open beverages. You can't have open food. Nothing can be open or left out because he will eat it.
Yeah. So
It doesn't matter what it is. He will eat it.
The only thing he won't mess with is obviously like alcohol, 'cause the smell.
He'll
but-
eat your plants, your food. No live plants in the house. None. Not a single
This
one.
bitch ate the deadliest lily to cats
Yeah.
when he was in my mother's care, because my
Yeah.
mom wasn't thinking about it, and he ate it. So it was a gift to
we
her.
were in the Netherlands, and Liz's mom was like, "Yeah, he may or may not have eaten this really deadly lily. La la la. Going to the doctors. Hee hee. Don't worry about it. I know you're in a different country. Love you. Bye."
Yeah, I was like flipping out, but also trying not to think about it because there's literally nothing I could do.
Was he
Yeah.
fine?
He ended up being fine.
He ended up being fine, but he did stay at that hospital overnight for 2 days.
I'll just like flush out of his system.
Yeah, they had him on like an IV, a little drip. He had like a little shaved little boop on his leg.
Oh, he had a little booty.
Mhm. He is a booty.
He is. But he ended up being okay. If he ate any, it was not enough to.
Yeah.
Like do anything.
Yeah,
I
I
just
think-
like chomped it.
Yeah, I think
probably.
they forced him to throw up. I
Yeah.
think they.
That's like probably the
Yeah.
first thing to do if it was like early enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we have this friend that's like really into like plants and everything, and I was like, I like plants, so I
Cats.
they were all cat safe plants, right? But they were really expensive cat safe plants. I was like, all right, safe plants are really expensive. That's fine. At least like if he like sniffs them or nibbles them, it's not a problem. I bought these. I put them in a greenhouse. Like it has those little like openy, closey doors.
Little glass.
Little glass ones, the whole thing enclosed in glass, and it's 3 plants, right? I come in to the craft room the next like week, right? And he's opened it, pawed this greenhouse open, and chewed to the quick all of these plants I bought. Just ate them all. All gone. Decimated.
He's like, I'm a vegetarian.
And I was like, if I could tell you the amount of money cats have cost me versus the amount of money snakes have cost me isn't equivalent. Cats have costed me more money than snakes alone. And I don't own a cat. It is incredible. It is incredible. Remarkable. Yeah, what are you doing?
He's like, trying to get comfy, man.
You chose to sit on this lap.
He's like, I don't know why your legs are, flat.
I have the no cat lap right now, and you're like, it is the cat lap.
He's decided it is. What a bully!
I didn't even boop you.
Yeah, cats are bad for them, so I definitely make sure cats can't get to those. When it was rough. So when my dad passed, they gave us, it was a
Money.
type of a lily.
Oh, gotcha.
You get a type of lily, and I was like, well, I can't put it inside because we still live at the old place, and
Hey,
so
would have eaten it.
one of the cats would have eaten it. So I had it outside, and it just died.
Oh yeah.
It just perished.
Just
Just
Mother
There's
Nature.
a piece of it because you're supposed to leave it. There's the inside. And I was like, oh well.
Ah, it's not doing too bad.
Mother Nature.
Yeah, my phone battery's pretty good. I was like, I charged it before the stream though, so. Liz is like, did I charge mine before the stream?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I think you put it in the kitchen when you went to go clean. Unless you're sitting on it.
Maybe. Oh, sir, you're not getting food. He's like, but
So
I
it
didn't throw it
keeps going in and out, and I think my Wi-Fi is trying to end me. Oh, I wonder if it's our Wi-Fi.
You're not even on the Wi-Fi.
That might be it. Alright, what about that? I realize we're gonna have to tap through this whole thing to get out of here. Actually, maybe we won't.
No, you can finish the live stream.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine. My phone's like fully charged.
Was that better or worse? Who knows?
Better or worse? There you go.
Better? Alright. Yeah, I've been on Wi-Fi this whole time. Damn, I've just been using my cellular data.
Ah, it's fine.
That's fine. Oops, Daisy.
You're like, yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi. You're not on the Wi-Fi.
Oopsie. I thought I was. T-Mobile's like, you're in your house
You guys don't use your
streaming, not on AT&T. We have AT&T Wi-Fi and T-Mobile phones, so I feel like they just don't like each other.
What the fuck? Is that right? Is that why you guys don't use your Wi-Fi anymore?
No, I just forget.
Wait, is it not like connected on it?
The Wi-Fi? No, I turn it off when we leave. So my FBI agent doesn't know where I'm going.
Hey.
A disaster.
These bitches think they literally. So the reason why we have it that way is because AT&T for a phone is way more expensive than T-Mobile for a phone. It's like $100.
Oh no, they don't.
That is insane for T-Mobile. That's
We
crazy.
will tell them. We won't tell them
Tell them what?
that we're aware of your debt to them. Won't give them anywhere to find you.
Oh yeah. Are we talking with T-Mobile
I
often?
don't know.
Yeah. No, I ended up putting Liz on my plan because I was paying like $100 and something to Verizon.
Yeah, Verizon is expensive. It's $100 and something every month.
Yeah, no, mine is, it's like unlimited fully. You get free Netflix with it. You get free abroad, like it's like when you're overseas.
It's like a bunch of countries.
Huh.
Like
Yeah, free international texting and calls and stuff like, or I think calls are like 25 cents a minute or something.
Oh, like
but we
if you
don't
have like
call.
Wi-Fi or whatever.
But you can use cellular over there, and you can text or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's for free. And Liz's Verizon was $100 something plus $10 a day and everything. But with T-Mobile, you get that free international, and it's $70 a month. It's way more affordable. Living shouldn't cost, right? It really shouldn't cost that much, but I was like, that's just how it is. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just on my dad's plan for T-Mobile. I've always been on it.
Yeah.
Every 2 years, I just update my
I moved
phone.
to T-Mobile. I was on AT&T for 13 years. 15 years? 15 years. I was on AT&T, I think.
Well, I was on Sprint, and then T-Mobile bought Sprint, so I just went over to Sprint.
And then when I got off, because I used to pay for my dad's plan, and then once we got off that plan together, I just got a T-Mobile. I was like, yeah, I should just move over.
Yeah.
have to pay that much since I paid the money I owed and they still coming after me. Oh no. Honestly, everything has gone up in price, if I'm being totally honest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's crazy.
Nothing's fine.
Speaking of which, has nothing to do with that. But on the 1st, the Fae story is dropping. The first 4 chapters of the Fae story will be available on the 1st, which is Wednesday. So I'm super excited for you guys to read that. I will post it in my story. I'll probably make a main post. I just have to wait for some graphics to come through. But once the art and everything's done, I can upload the art, get that all situated, and whatchamacallit, and then it is ready to go. And then so that's going to be exciting. So I'll set reminders, but set reminders for you guys. If you guys don't already do it, just follow me on here, and then you'll get the notification. When it goes live on Wednesday, everything will be free. Like, all of the options will be free if you follow me for the first 24 hours, so you guys can play through without having to worry about spending hearts and whatnot. So keep that in mind in case you want to spend money on hearts then. And then I will also play it through on probably Saturday when we stream to do the new Moonlight chapter as well. We can also play the new Fae story. So that'll be fun. And yes, it's very nice. Kind of just want to know what you guys think. The Fae story is going to be a bit more romance revolving. There will be story building, but there will be a lot of romancing. There's going to be romance with everyone. Everyone's going to be romancing everybody else, just because that's one of the things that people want, but we don't want to lose the plot line with Moonlight, so we'll be using Fae to, I don't know, porn with plot. That is basically what you will get. It will be a Fae story that is porn with plot, and that is what you'll be getting with that. So hopefully you like that. The not paid options won't be as spicy, but you'll be able to see it. So Wednesday you'll get a kind of a feel for what the spicier options are going to be and what the not spicier options are going to be. You're still going to get the plot line if you're not following the spicy thing, but there will be more tidbits and whatnot in the paid version. My birthday is that Saturday. Is it? Oh. Oops. Is my birthday on Saturday?
Saturday?
Yeah.
Next Saturday, yeah.
Oh. Alright, maybe we're gonna stream on Friday. Or Sunday.
Oh, oh my god.
I forgot.
Amanda.
Well, that's fine though, because that will be back to, will that be our duo day still, or?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do
We
that.
can.
Yeah.
Friday would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
We could do Friday.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do one stream, pause, release Moonlight, do another stream.
Yeah, we could do that. Do mine or yours at 9:15. 15 minutes after it drops.
Yeah, we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll probably do Friday then, because I forgot my birthday was this week. I thought it was next week. Oopsie daisy.
Oh my god.
Listen, guys, I work too much to remember when my birthday is.
Basically.
There's no days off. They don't exist. Oh yeah.
This year's been a hectic ride.
It's cool. It's fine.
Next year. I keep telling myself that it never gets better.
Every year you're like, maybe next year is my year, and then it's not the next year.
I've been saying that since 2020. It just keeps getting
Your boyfriend doesn't remember your anniversary. Oh no. We have a complicated anniversary because we have a general anniversary, and then we have an anniversary when Liz realized we were dating anniversary. So there's my anniversary, and then there's Liz's anniversary, and they're different days. But I've kind of consumed the anniversary and just decided mine is the superior one.
Just meet in the middle.
I think that's fine.
Nah, y'all should just meet in the middle from this too.
That would be right in the middle of Christmas.
It would be Christmas.
Shit. It's just easier.
Because mine is November and Liz's is January.
Oh fuck. Look at a month.
Mothman.
You can blind, bitch.
Oh no, that is
Like
That
the
doesn't
one
make it-
time Negan doesn't look and
No,
his
he
eyes
doesn't-
are open.
He doesn't give a shit. He's pouting.
It's gonna attack me.
Is it gonna attack you?
No, it's over there now.
On your stream, we could read the Moonlight chapter and we can make cookies.
I was thinking about that.
Cookies.
It's funny that you suggested.
Because I know you. Don't we have the cinnamon?
We do.
Yes, we have cinnamon roll cookies, guys. We're gonna make those in like, I don't know, 6
7
minutes. 7 minutes.
They're gonna say
Your face
6
in the street
hours.
where you get me in trouble.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I'm right here.
No, it's
The moth.
Get
it,
Get him! Get him! Ah, let him go.
I need to get it. Oh no! Oh, he lost it.
no, he got it. Eat it.
He will
Your
eat
protein.
it. He will eat it. Worry
Yes.
not.
Poor
He will
Moth.
eat it.
Mothman's coming for you, Negan. He saw this discretion to his kind, and he will not forget it.
The sacrifice
won't.
has been made. You see, I told you it was gonna fucking fly in my eye.
Got together October 8th, broke up 2 years, and then around November we got back together. I don't know, I like the October 8th one. I guess you could just meet in the middle. Say it's Halloween. That's your new anniversary.
In the middle. Do you like your moth?
See?
cookie?
Same brain, Willow. Same brain.
Did you eat it?
Oh my god, speaking of which, anyone who got a store envy order, it has been mailed. I did those all last night while we watched this horror movie about an island. But all of them, except for 3, have been shipped. The only 3 that haven't been shipped are because the printers didn't send me all of the Deku Duo prints. So I have to order exactly 2 sets of those. Which means that's literally 4 pictures. So I gotta figure out, I'll probably just order extra Patreon rewards with it because it's more expensive for shipping, because shipping is like $13 alone just to ship those prints, so it's gonna be insane. But anywho, yeah. Patreon rewards will be going out also this week, so that's the new bundle. That bundle will be February, March, April. It's February through May is the bundle you're about to get. I'm hoping to have those out on the 1st, so you guys are caught up fully in the beginning of June. And then we will be fully caught up for all of Patreon rewards and whatnot. And, yeah. That'll be cool. We still have to do the second half of the Totodeku CMV, but we'll probably be shooting that
This coming week.
this coming week, Monday or Tuesday, so
Yeah.
it can go live on the last day
Of the month.
of the month, which is Tuesday.
Also, anyone who's waiting on Patreon rewards from me, if you're not coming to the next stream, mine are actually completely packaged. I just have to print labels. So everything from January through April for me is going out this week. I just gotta put labels on it because I knew I wasn't gonna get it done today.
Ooh, delicious.
So yeah, but you've been waiting for me. April will be sent out this coming week, and then I think I'm gonna do May, June,
I was like, I don't care
May
about
and
him. I
June
don't care about Tom. And then he was a dragon. I was like, oh, dang.
when I get back from AX, May and June. Because I was like, or I might just do it once a month. I think it's gonna be once every 2 months because once every 2 months is super doable. So
Yeah, so we do once every 2 months just because it's so expensive for us to ship out the international ones. It's like $20 an envelope. So it costs more than it's worth, like, to send out those prints to patrons, but we want to give whoever wants prints. So if we wait like 2 months, it makes it more feasible. So instead of just getting like, because at the end of the day, we're spending more to ship out the rewards than we're actually getting from the entire pledge. So to send an international envelope is about
20,
say
25.
$17 to $20 usually.
Yeah.
And then
Australia was 22.
it depends on how heavy it is.
Yeah, I mean it was like 4
But if
months.
if it's like 1 month, it's anywhere between like
17, 20.
probably 15 to 17, and then you got to take into account the prints, the envelope, the label, and the do not bend stickers. So it ends up costing about
Usually the amount.
$25 to $30 to ship each envelope, which is anywhere between the same amount of the pledge.
Or over.
It's actually because Patreon takes a cut, it's always going to be more expensive if we did it month to month for international patrons. So waiting and doing the little bundles is just a way for us to be able to send you guys rewards without putting ourselves in the hole. But yeah, wow. Either way, I hope you guys enjoy those prints. There's some fun prints that are coming out with this one, including like the Saino and Tonari photo, and then I think there will be like we'll probably print like one of the Claude and Sebastian photos, and then we'll do something.
Yeah, I also want to do some more with Claude Sebastian. I think it'd be fun.
International shipping is crazy. Of course, it doesn't fit for Leia, and I have to sell it because shipping it back to China would be almost $40. Exactly, it is insane. So whenever we order like a costume, we have to wait until so we order from Biner or Taobao or stuff, and we'll just wait and collect like a few different costumes we want from them and then ship it because it's so expensive to ship them all the stuff individually because it's just so fucking expensive. It's like I think the last order we did was like $120 in shipping alone. And I was like, yes, it can be written off on taxes, but you still have to pay that money up front. And you're still losing that money. It's just not becoming taxable incoming. Yeah, just $120 in shipping alone. So it's really obscene. And I was like, I don't know if you guys have ever ordered a costume off of like Doki Doki, but the price to ship anything on there is like anywhere between $40 to $70 depending on how fast you need it. I was like, and unfortunately when you're doing cosplay creation for a living, you usually have to choose expedited shipping because say you buy, like for example, I bought an Albedo costume because they finally had it in stock, and I really want to do Albedo stuff, and because he's a scientist, he's scientisted his little way into my little heart. So I was like, Albedo. Anyway, so I bought him, and the costume itself wasn't too bad. It was like $120, right? And then the shipping is anywhere between $40 to $70 something, right? If you choose the $40 one, you have to wait anywhere between 15 and 25 days to get it, on top of the 10-day processing. So I would not be getting Albedo until July.
Maybe like a month until.
So that means you have to cater that content that you're going to create for people for July. If you do the expedited, it's going to be about $20 or 20 days because it's 7 to 10 days processing, 7 to 10 days delivery. So it's about $200 for the costume, and you get it within 20 days. So yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, tell me about it. So I bought this Albedo costume, and the jacket fits very tight. It's an extra large. It fits very tight. I also I have to remake the top and the pants and get new tights and fix the arm bracers because all those things don't fit. But it is a good base. It's a good base. I will give you that because all of the embroidered pieces. But the shorts don't fit me because my thighs are huge.
I hate that shorts. I forgot. They have like capri shorts.
Yeah, so I'm gonna remake the shorts. I'm gonna remake the t-shirt. Basically, all the accessories in the jacket is the optimal thing. I'm gonna cast the all the little accessories that came with him in resin so they can be like not breakable. Yeah, I got a double XL for Venti, and it still doesn't fit. Not with those little puffer shorts, absolutely not.
The things that don't stretch just don't fit.
Yeah, it doesn't. The only time I can get away with something is if they've got the poofy pants. Like I fit barely into a large Zhao costume. I ended up selling it just because it didn't fit me. And I had to order, I think, a XL or a 2XL to actually be able to fit in the Zhao costume.
I need to remember what size I got, because I think my Ether and my Zhao were both different sizes, and they like, depending what part of the outfit it is, it doesn't fit me. Yeah. And it's like, it's so like confusing because it's just like, what
why
size am I? And it like mentally fucks with you because it's just like, What
Yeah.
the fuck?
All of my costumes from there were either XL large or 2XL.
Yeah, I think it's like I always have to get
It's
like
rough.
an extra large from Doki Doki, and I'm just what the actual fuck?
Yeah, I was like, so Liz's Goro is not Doki Doki, it's Meow House.
Yeah.
And she's got a medium, and I fit into that with the sheer force of God on my side. I couldn't close the pants and I couldn't close the top, but I could get it on enough to like wiggle my way around it.
Oh my God.
So if you guys see the Goro video and you see things that shouldn't be there, you shut your mouth.
Oh my God.
Because they're there because I had to pin extra bits on to close this thing, and then we just kind of had to hide the busted open zipper. It was rough. It was definitely rough. I think the only reason I succeeded in getting that on is because of how oversized the pants are supposed to be on him, but they were not oversized on me. Yeah, that costume's supposed to be baggy on him, by the way.
Yeah.
Is it? I ordered the lenses finally for Gojo.
Cool.
Yeah. I was like, I feel like I
You get
want.
your little scleras for your little.
I do.
Gengaku
I was like, I'm gonna get Gojo lens. So
Gaku.
I don't wear contact lenses normally, and I'm gonna be wearing some for Gojo because I figured that if we did any close-in shots, like Gojo is such a striking character that Gojo without eyes is like also. Oh,
Yeah,
it's okay. I was looking at it. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine. It's at 15 minutes is when it disappears.
All right. Well, we're gonna switch over to Liz's stream now because it's 7:04 and I just realized it is. Have you seen any walks in trailer? We have. He walks like a fucking noopadoop. But he's cute though. I love them. They're so goofy. We're gonna do that CMV probably next month.
Yes.
I guess I look like that.
Maybe we will. Who knows? Pop over. Move from here to Liz's stream. Okay. InspectorLemon stream. We will go over there. We're gonna make cookies and actually read the chapter since we did not accomplish that on my stream. We're gonna actually read. Wow. And you guys can ask any questions you want about the Faye story. Yeah. Indeed. Okay. Cool. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna press the big red button. Go to Liz's stream, okay? It'll be more fun, I promise.
What?
Hello, everyone.